Having felt a strong desire to do something entrepreneurial, Mr. Ganesan moved from the Bollywood industry to the business world. He has proven to be someone who doesn't feel constrained by boundaries. Not only is Mr. Ganesan the chairman of the board of Kaiba, a Michigan-headquartered global IT engineering company, but
he is also the president of the Indus Entrepreneurs of Detroit chapter, and he is also on the board of advisors for Ann Arbor. Business, movie producer, and philanthropist, Mr. Ganesan does it all. Let's give a warm welcome to his speech on Hollywood Insights. But right before that, we are now going to see a video from Kaiba Films.
I'm Jessie Jensen, and I play Officer Billie Jean Finnick.
I have a possible murder suspect in the abandoned warehouse on Oak Street, asking for another unit.
Looks like I'm becoming one. So the title is Celebrity Crush. It's going to be released in 2018 fall.
Okay.
And we have Oliver Robbins, who is a child artist. But the original Poltergeist movie came back in 1982. And Lisa Snyder, who is an Australian actress, she is starring in the movie along with Oliver. And I'm glad myself and GB are the executive producers of the movie.
We are going to chit-chat. We're going to change the trend. Tal, thanks for being here.
Yes.
How many of them like the trial you saw right now, the movie trial? That movie is produced by him. And as soon as we learn that, we want to know, normally our people will be afraid to do business, more afraid to invest in movies, but he invested in a Hollywood movie. So we want to learn more. So we want to rightly use this momentum to pick as much as we could. Tell.
Yes.
You are dealing with regular entrepreneurs.
Yes.
And you are dealing with many people in Hollywood.
Yes.
What is the difference?
So, obviously, in the traditional world that we live in, when I meet with people, I cannot describe them. For example, if I say somebody is beautiful or stunning, my HR will come after me. Okay, but I have to do the opposite in the movie business. All I have to keep saying them is, you are so wonderful, you are so beautiful, you are so stunning. Only if I say that, they like it. Okay. And not only that, I have to keep saying, not only every day, but almost every day I got to keep telling them. I say, I just told you last week, it's not enough. So that's a huge mindset that I'm going through in dealing with people. On one hand, I should not say what I'm saying in this world, but I got to keep going back and forth. But that's a huge transformation to me as a person.
Wow. So you're being an HR person, you're being a producer, you can be...
Yes.
That's good. I mean, again, the relationship, and I would like to add one more point to you.
Okay.
Movie acting is all about expression.
Yes.
Expression comes from thoughts.
Yes.
So what he's doing is he's sharing his thoughts, empowering his actors to express them.
Yes.
So that is an empowerment.
Yes.
Glad you said that.
They have to be in their character.
Awesome.
See, at the end of the day, all of us are acting. As an employee, as a husband, as a wife, as a kid, we all act every single day. The only difference is that you're going in front of the camera, and based on the direction of the director, whether you're able to say, emote the same emotions, that's the only difference. So you're also acting now.
Me?
Yeah.
You found that?
I just found that out. So I'm asking you to be true to yourself.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
So, the next question.
Yes.
About...
How many questions do you have?
Very few.
Okay.
Investment.
Okay.
Right. What you do is the riskiest investment. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It is.
So how do you take this move? Because all over here are investors, entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs. So financial mitigation, risk mitigation is very, very important in any business. So can you share some thoughts about that?
Yeah, so my thought on that is very simple. I'm not putting all the money that I have in the movie. So I'm only taking probably 10 to 20% of what I have and put them in there and see if it works. If it doesn't work, I still have the money, I still have the home, I still have the car. So in Tamil, I think they say, if you want to pull a mountain, you can pull by the hair, right? Either you lose the hair or the mountain comes back to you. So that's how my analogy is in terms of risk taking, that's what I do. But don't throw everything that you have and go to the streets. And that's a stupid thing to do.
So what I'm hearing from Tel is calculative investment.
Yes. Don't put all eggs in one basket, the old saying goes. So don't put everything that you have, because if it doesn't work, what are you going to do?
Awesome.
So obviously business is risk and risk is business. So you have to take the risk, but take a calculated risk is all I'm saying.
Awesome, Tel. Rightly said. The next question is, this is the first movie you're producing, right?
2 movies, yeah.
2 movies produced. So you have never produced movie before that.
Correct.
And you're new to this.
Correct.
And there's a lot of startups are here.
Okay.
So what do you like to share about your journey being a successful entrepreneur and as a startup?
As in the movie?
In the movie.
Yeah.
Can you share some of your experience?
I mean, whether it is movie or startup, it's almost the same. It's just that you're dealing with different type of personalities, like I described to you before. One is more logical, other is more creative. So, but the process is almost the same. And fail quickly, and even if you make mistakes, try to fix them as quickly as possible and move on. And don't get hung up on what happened before, because that's not going to help. And really try to solve the problem. So whatever lessons that you learn in a traditional business can still apply, because at the end of the day, movie is also about making money. As much as we think it's all entertainment, it's still about making the money. So all the business principles that apply also does apply to the movie, except the personalities are different. That's how I see it.
Awesome. You rightly said. I'm thinking about how can I pull the other question from your answer.
Okay, you can.
Okay, so from the startup perspective,
Yes.
what you just told us is, the experience you gained from one industry
Yes.
and the previous startups helps the second startup.
Definitely, definitely.
So how do you, many people think that failure, they don't consider failure as an experience, they consider failure as a failure.
No.
So they cannot move to the next.
Yeah.
Can you little bit share about your experience on
Yeah.
that?
I think in general, I see that, especially amongst the Indian community, and even amongst the Tamil community, the one other thing that I find is that they don't want to take risks. That the mindset is just not there, to a lot of people. It's just like this. The analogy I want to give is that they want to keep hugging the money all the time. And they want to, if an opportunity presents, they will even put the money in the blanket or in the pillow and then sleep on it. And so I think that mindset we have to change. And when you do that, and the risk taking will come, and truly you can pursue the American dream. And the only way to pursue American dream is to take the risk and explore all the opportunities that are in front of us. I mean, I could be, sitting there and doing nothing, but I wanted to take the chance. And I think as a result, there are 2 movies are coming, and I think you keep doing one after another. I think success breeds success. It's like this, it's like the tiger. It goes for the kill, and it tastes the blood. Once it tastes the blood, it keeps going for the kill.
Awesome, awesome. See, Till very creatively compared the hunting
Yes,
with entrepreneurship.
it is.
And it is.
It
and
is.
Once you taste this
But don't hunt the girls, but hunt the movies.
and the success, I guess.
The success comes.
So, followed by that.
Yes.
Okay. Before you had a previous business experience.
Yes.
And you wanted to produce a movie.
Yes.
What are all the steps you took to learn that production experience?
So, I mean, in my case, I did not learn anything before starting the movie. So, in my life, and both in business and everything that I do, most of the things happen by accident. Most of the things have happened by serendipity, I would say. And this movie also came to me as a sheer accident. I wanted to make a movie long time ago when I was in India. I had this passion and desire. Oh my God, how are these guys making movie? They should be having boatload of money. So back then I never had the money. But the desire was there a very long time ago, probably 10, 20 years ago. Somehow it got manifested very recently, about a couple years ago. I was literally sitting in my office. The director and one more person, a friend of mine, they just literally walked in and they presented the story. And the story was so compelling to what other things I'm doing in the entrepreneurial landscape. And I didn't even think twice. I just decided on the spot and jumping into the movie. So I always say, like, entrepreneurship is something like, you cannot walk around the swimming pool and say, I'm going to learn swimming and never get on the pool, because you'll never learn swimming. Same thing in this journey is that you have to jump in and you will learn along the way and you'll make it happen. And that's what happened in my journey as well. It's not that I went to film school. It's not I went in to talk to a lot of people. It's simply I just roll up the sleeves, literally, and then got inside. And you make mistakes, and then you fix them, and keep moving forward.
Awesome, Till.
And surround yourself with people who know the business.
Okay, so I would like to summarize to
Yes, please do.
because you throw a lot of points. 2 things which I would like to highlight. One is, if you want to swim,
Yes.
you have to
Jump on the
Jump
pool,
on.
yes.
period.
Tell me anybody who has not got onto the pool and learned swimming.
I guess no one raised their hand, so no one learned that way. The second one, what you said is like surround yourself with experienced
Yes.
people, mentors.
Yes.
Can you share? Because that is very, very, very important.
So one of the things that I observed in my entrepreneurial journey is that entrepreneurs typically have a lot of egos, right? And they think they know everything. And to me, that is a recipe for not being successful, right? So you got to display humbleness and humility. And when you have that, then you would think that you do not know everything. Once you realize that you don't know everything, then you will surround yourself with other people. Steve Jobs famously says that you got to borrow other people's brain and surround yourself with people more talented than you. So assemble a team and bring them together and learn from them and use the collective intelligence. And when you put them together and apply your people skills, you have an amazing business. And if you think you are the hot shot, you know everything, guess what? You go nowhere. And you'll be stuck in the same place where you started. And that's what I see with many people, that cockiness, that arrogance destroys them.
So a couple of points to highlight for our
Yes.
audience. So what you said is like, don't afraid to get help.
Yes.
And then be bold.
Raise your hand.
Raise your hands.
Yes.
Hey, I don't know.
Exactly.
Anyone knows this.
I don't know what I don't know.
Exactly right.
Yes.
And don't cheat yourself.
Exactly. Don't kid yourself.
Awesome. That is a two valuable lesson,
Absolutely.
I guess. Awesome. So let me get into the most interesting part of marketing.
Yes.
In movie industry,
Yes.
as many as people see your trial, as many as people know about your movie, they're going to see this.
Yes.
It's a number game,
Yes.
right?
It is a numbers game.
So share your experience about what you have done in the marketing.
Yes. So I heard a lot of speakers speak, right? But first of all, you need to know who your audience is, right? Once you know your audience is, then come up with a singular message that will appeal to the audience. For example, in our movie, the first movie, Devil's Night, Dawn of the Nine Rouge, I think because it's a crime thriller, we want more people to go to the movie theater, right? Guess what? The target audience, the demographics for that is age 18 to 35, and so that's what we are trying to target, because those are the people that's going to go to the theaters with their buddies, have some popcorn, and enjoy the movie, not the oldies. I'm not talking about you. But so once you do that, then what motivates them, what appeals to them, you send a singular message to them and keep targeting and so on and so forth. So in our movie, we have so many touch points, right? So many audiences, so many messages. So we have, boxing situation there. So we appeal to that kind of audience. We have rapper, Eminem, right? So I'm
Yes.
from Detroit. Anyone not know Eminem?
So it looks like,
So Eminem's brother, rapper, so we target that audience, and the thriller. So all those elements we do, and much like what we do in business, having the right target audience and the right messaging, and that will resonate with them. So we keep doing that. That is why being a small, independent movie maker like us, we have blasted the marketing in such a way that in India we have gotten over 1 million hits already,
Awesome.
and it is trending so well in the US. And so I think marketing is key, much like business, and we just apply in the movie world. Because I've done that well over there, so I'm just, cross leveraging them and apply into the movie business, except that is more creative.
awesome. So a couple of points I would like to highlight to
Okay,
our
please
audience. The step what he said is like, know about your customers. More you know,
Yes.
more you can connect.
Yes.
That is the basic step
Yes.
before even you start your idea or
Yes.
or a business.
So if you don't do that, what happens? It's like barking at the wrong tree.
Oh, exactly right.
So nobody wants to bark at the wrong tree, so you got to understand the audience, yes.
Awesome, awesome. So, what is your experience in TEF Talk today? And what is your takeaway in the morning?
Well, I would like more people to be energized. I don't know why I thought Dallas is Big D. I thought they'll be more energized so I could get some more energy and love from them.
So,
Wow, that is good.
that is good.
Now I love TEF Talk.
Exactly, because you used the word Big D, right?
Yes.
So Dallas.
Okay.
So, what, from all the speeches you heard this morning,
Yes.
is there anything, one thing touched your point, touched your heart, or got your attention?
I mean, the thing is that we have to take action. Talk is cheap. I'm not talking about the TEF Talk, but
Glad
talk,
you mentioned
yes. TEF Talk is amazing, but talk is cheap. But I think action is what is needed. And I would always say the idea is like 1%, 99% is execution. So if any one thing that people should take away from this is to start taking action and stop kidding yourself and start taking action.
Awesome. So action, action, and action. All the speakers who came and
Yes.
spoke here are very successful people. We spent detailed due diligence about learning them,
Yes.
what they're going to speak. Few may not be that expressive, but they are successful.
Correct.
And they are action-oriented people.
Correct.
So any last statement words you want to share, tell?
Well, life is too short, and the time on planet Earth is so limited. Don't waste your time living on somebody's dreams. Live your life based on your dreams. Pursue your passion, and pursue your passion with intensity, and your soul will thank you, and your soul will thank you. Love you guys so much.
Thank you, Tel. Thank you so much.